Another day, another trade recap. Today was Monday, December 15th, and I took 2 trades today. Let's get into what those were. So I took the trades on my Apex accounts, which are on Tradeovate, so I didn't mark anything out on TradingView on here. I did on my phone, but so pretty much market opened here, right? So I saw that we were inside this 4-hour gap, and so if I wanted us to go lower, I wanted us to take the high that was inside it, which we did when market opened. These highs got taken out, and for whatever reason, couldn't tell you why. I kind of got on the charts a little bit late. I did not take this inversion here. This was a textbook. Like, doesn't get much easier than that. I didn't take this, and then I chased a long down here I'll get into. But yeah, market just went lower and lower and lower and lower, and then I eventually took a short. So next up we had, I think we had a 2-minute okay, yeah, I tried this. First I tried this 1-minute long here on this 1-minute IFVG here, and I liked it because it was the highest time frame gap on the leg, and we could go break even up here at this old mitigated fair value gap, and final TP would have been up here. So I got stopped out on that one. So that was this right here. That was the loss there. TP was up there. So break even point never got hit, and so that one was a loss. And then, so I took 3 trades. Sorry, I thought I took 2. And then I took this. This was a 2-minute IFVG right here. Highest time frame of the leg was this 2-minute right here, and I was confident in this one. I thought we would at least come up to this 3-minute or this 2-minute unmitigated gap right there. So my break even point was there. Break even point was there, and it simply didn't reach that, and that is okay. But that one was about a 1-to-1 almost. I think my TP was here. And yeah, as you can see, stopped right away on both of those. And then while I was in this trade, I was thinking, okay, so if the market is gonna keep going lower, then we truly are delivering to a form of sell side down here. And so I was thinking, okay, what is next up that we could target? And that was these lows here, this low and this low over here. And so at this point, what the hell? Well, at this point I was really confident we were going to go towards these lows. So while I was in this trade, and obviously it failed, I was waiting, okay, if this candle closes below this gap, then I'm taking shorts those lows, and that's what I did. Candle closed below those lows there. Let me fix these. Candle closed below this gap, which is the highest time frame gap of the leg. I made sure, and I entered short right away on this candle close. Stop was at this high, and TP was down at these lows, and this one played out quite well. I think I closed slightly early, and then it had come up, but if I wouldn't have done anything, it would have went straight there. But I think I closed like right here. So yeah, but this trade pretty much broke me even on both of these. So the Apex, I'm down a little bit, and then the my funded futures, I was actually up due to a long I took later on my phone. So all in all, everything added together, it was pretty much a break-even day. I was really disappointed that this break-even didn't at least hit, but what's really interesting is if you drag it over, look how it hits later on, and people say there's no algorithm. So, and then yeah, it just went down the rest of the day. But those were the 3 trades. I'm definitely happy with how I traded. I didn't take any impulse trades. None at all. I'll pull up the recording real quick for these 2 Apex trades so you guys know I'm being honest. So yeah, right here, the entries on Apex. If I could make this bigger. Okay, so first entry. I don't know. It's not letting me press play. Huh. It says we couldn't get to your OneDrive storage. Hold on. Oh, let me try again. Try this one. Okay, here we go. So this was the second long. I took 2 different clips. This was the second long I was talking about. I wait for the gap to inverse, as you can see. Let me extend this. So down here, as soon as we inversed, I got in. Stop was at the lows. And I was just going for that break-even point, which would have been right up there, which I'll mark out. And then my final TP was up at those highs. So just over a 1-to-1. But break-even point never ends up hitting, and this was a losing trade. But this was taken on 2 Apex accounts, and the previous loss was up here. You can see this arrow right here. That arrow, bought there. You have the blue arrow right here where I bought, and then you have the red arrow right here where I get stopped out. So that was the other loss up there, and then this trade happening right now ended up losing. So those are the 2 losses on the longs, and then I can show you the winning short too. So like I said, as I was in this trade, I was waiting, okay, if this gap now inverses, I'd be ready to go short. So I wait, and then the gap inverses, and then I'm in shorts. Stop I had right at this high that I placed in a second, and then the limit was at those lows I had mentioned, and then so that ended up playing out. Price retests the inverse, then price flushes lower and lower and lower, going towards those lows that I marked out originally. And I think I closed early, but so that was the trade there. I think I added contracts, and then I trailed to break even, and then I ended up closing like right about there as it was edging that low, and then as you can see right here, 400 on both accounts. So those were the 3 trades. If anything, I just need to remember, because I'm a profitable backtester, definitely. If anything, I just need to remember that there's no need to take a trade every day. If it's not A+, I don't have to take it. And that's kind of one thing I struggle with. My brain will tell me, like, I got to find a trade, when no, it's like it's got to present itself. So that is the trading day. Let's see. Just curious, did this also rebalance to break even? Or sorry, 50%. Just went just over discount. So pretty textbook. Only disappointed in this long here. This should have worked, at least been break even. But yeah, so tomorrow gonna be a good day. I'm gonna do a live recording tomorrow, like record the whole process start to finish, upload that. But pretty happy with today. I don't have any money currently, so I don't know how I'm gonna pay for my prop firms, but I'll figure it out little by little. There's nothing stopping me from becoming profitable and getting payouts. There's absolutely nothing. I know how to trade. I'm a very profitable backtester. I know all the concepts I need to know. It's just strictly the emotion game now. That's literally all it is. So we'll see what we get tomorrow, and I'll be back with another YouTube video.